Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're studying for your GID, you're in the right place. Today, we're tackling a really important topic: checks and balances in the United States government. So, what are they? Think of them as rules to make sure no single part of the government gets too powerful. The people who created the US government, the founding fathers, were really worried about one person or group having too much control. They called this tyranny. To prevent that, they designed a system to share and control power. That system is checks and balances. To understand this, first, we need to know about the three branches of government. First, there's the legislative branch. This is Congress, made up of the Senate and the House of Representatives. Their main job is to make the laws. Next is the executive branch. This is the president, whose job is to carry out or enforce the laws. And third, we have the judicial branch. This includes the Supreme Court and other federal courts, and their job is to interpret the laws. Each branch has its own specific duties, but they also have ways to check the power of the other two. So, what do we really mean by checks and balances? A check is when one branch can limit or even stop another branch from doing something. A balance means the power is shared and spread out, not held by just one person or a single group. This whole setup is designed to keep the government fair and to protect the freedoms of the people. It's a core idea of American democracy. Now, let's get into the specifics of how the branches check each other. The legislative branch, or Congress, has some major checks. It can make laws, but it can also override a president's veto if a law is rejected. Congress must approve or reject the people the president wants to appoint to important jobs, like judges. In extreme cases, Congress can even impeach the president or judges, which is a process to remove them from office. These powers prevent the president or the courts from getting out of control. Next up, the executive branch, led by the president. How does the president check the others? Well, the president can veto or reject laws passed by Congress. This is a huge check on Congress's lawmaking power. The president also appoints judges to the courts, which influences the judicial branch for years to come. The president is in charge of enforcing the laws and can also pardon people convicted of federal crimes. These checks ensure that Congress doesn't have all the power to make rules without any pushback. Finally, the judicial branch. What can the courts do? This is a big one. The courts, especially the Supreme Court, can declare laws passed by Congress to be unconstitutional. If a law goes against the Constitution, the courts can strike it down. They can do the same thing with actions taken by the president. If the president does something that violates the Constitution, the courts can declare it unconstitutional. This makes sure that both the president and Congress follow the ultimate rulebook, the Constitution. Let's walk through a simple example to see how it all works together. Imagine Congress passes a new law. The bill then goes to the president. The president disagrees with it and decides to veto it. But if enough members of Congress still want the law, they can vote again and override the president's veto. Now, it's a law. But wait, it's not over. Someone could challenge that law in court. Eventually, the Supreme Court could look at the law and decide if it's constitutional. If they say it is, the law stands. If not, it's gone. As you can see, no single branch gets to act alone. So, why is this system so important? Checks and balances are essential for preventing a dictatorship. They protect our democracy by making sure no one person or group can seize total control. This system also protects our rights as citizens by limiting the government's power. It keeps everything balanced. Because of this brilliant system, the Constitution has remained the foundation of the country and freedom has been protected for over 200 years. To wrap it up, checks and balances are a cornerstone of American government. They ensure that no branch becomes too powerful, that the government operates according to the Constitution, and that the rights of the people are protected. It is a system of shared power that has helped the United States continue as a democracy for centuries. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you with your GED studies. If you found this useful, give it a like and subscribe for more simple explanations of important topics. Good luck with your studies, and see you next time.